Do you know what the second most traded commodity is in the world after oil? The answer is coffee, which makes sense because lots of people enjoy drinking coffee in the morning before work or at any time of the day. There are many things that go well with coffee, such as meals and desserts. Coffee is so versatile, it can be paired with just about anything. The days of old with coffee being the black bitter drink for many has changed dramatically because it can be combined with sweet sauces, syrups, dairy, and non-dairy additions. There are many different brewing methods for coffee, such as espresso, auto drip, and there are many more that I've left out of this list. A little bit of a history of espresso. It originated in Italy in the early 20th century, and the word espresso refers to the speed of brewing method and single serve nature of coffee compared to with slower and more communal methods of brewing coffee. I got that from the Coffee Wiki website. The steps for the espresso machine, which I'm going to be using in this demonstrative speech, is step one, about 4 cups of water get put into this chamber. The reason why you put water in the chamber so when the coffee it can be fluctuating through with the water, and then you end up with good espresso. So then you're going to want to put the espresso in the chamber inside, the water inside the chamber. Take a scoop of coffee, make sure that the scoop is leveled, and then put it inside the portafilter. Then you level the portafilter off, make sure that there's no coffee grounds, and then twist the portafilter on there. And then if the cup doesn't want to fit, just remove that. Put the cup right underneath. There's a single and double. I like to do the double, and I do that about 4 different times. And then the coffee is just flowing out of there. And that takes about 20 to 30 seconds. Okay, this is taking longer than I thought. Okay. So you don't want to allow that to drip too much because it can leave the coffee being bitter tasting. Nobody likes a bitter tasting cup of coffee. So then take that out, untwist this, and then come over here, hit it a few times against this to get the grounds out. You don't want to reuse the grounds because it can leave the coffee tasting bitter. But espresso isn't as difficult as people make it seem. It's a lot cheaper to be doing it at home, even though the initial cost for an espresso machine might seem like it's expensive. In the long run, it'll save you a lot of money because if you go to a coffee shop and buy espresso every day, that is a lot of money you're spending in a year. So in conclusion, there are several different ways of brewing coffee and many choices to make, whether someone wants to have a good flavor with little caffeine or if someone wants to have coffee with lots of caffeine and little flavor. Another interesting fact to add was coffee was founded around 1850 by an Arabian goat herder. Coffee isn't as hard to make as some people may think, as I had previously stated. And as I also previously stated, it is a lot cheaper to make it at home as well. I hope I had helped somebody know how to make a good cup of coffee.
Really good. Gold herder, huh?